Are the next thing where the SLPP people therefore look out for now this review of the SLPP constitution where we don't know which are the reason for review the constitution, but what's even bad about them, where President Bio go impose David Senge for be chairman, we go impose him as chairman, waiting at the motivation for that. Well, some of we can read between the lines waiting at the motivation. The motivation is that it's very possible to say David Senge go be very amenable to what the president wants. And the question I what the president wants, where they go get all kind of insertions inside the constitution, where go give President Bio this kind of extraordinary plenipotentiary powers, where and by Koroma in the enjoying APC. Some of we really believe because you get people then way not say that SLPP we know more of about SLPP person and we get the gravitas. But for let President Bio, look all them people that he jump them, they he go make David Senge chairman for SLPP Constitutional Review Committee. That for send message to people then. For let them begin to read between the lines with that President Bio agenda, which they look for accomplish. Some of we don't come to the conclusion, say President Bio, they look for the kind of mechanism we go make them get too much power so that yes, we don't talk to the United Nations. I say he's not going to run for president anymore. Well, of course, that's what the constitution say. But we don't know, and sometimes within the SLPP, it will get this kind of power here. So now him go they decide who will be what, who go be what, who go be what. And we not go even know who that English start. But that one solace way some of we get there, knowing how SLPP did, that not go happen. Because this night, actually, Hamburg, Albert Magada, they take for them. Now they for them. And you go talk yesterday, when we look at the political landscape, the only reason why President Bio, they exercise this kind of power, they, for example, where to even talk about that Param Tarawali in case where you're not supposed to talk about that, but where, of course, I just not a pattern of conduct on the part of the president, he can just make statements like that because see what he talk about the commission of inquiry. So in other words, we go come with the conclusion, say the president is addicted to betraying, people them and betraying causes it. Because that statement where he make Nabo about this commission of inquiry that made the commission of inquiry they become moribund. Now I make nobody not take it serious. And I don't talk about this Param Tarawali. Nobody not ask and I got make a statement. Not to President Bio in place that for handle Param Tarawali. It's not to in place that day. We get lost the way to govern that. Param Tarawali here with they engage in theft openly. They thief the nation. So what thing they need for do? They need for be indicted, criminally indicted. They need for be prosecuted. They need for be jail. In addition to paying everything where they loot with cost. Let them pay back with interest. Now that, but where the president shockingly he go make that statement that place in go handle. No, not to President Bio, he won't place that for handle that. Not to your place that. That's not a matter for the Anti-Corruption Commission by way of the court business. So these are all the reasons why some of we don't begin to say this constitution where they saw this applied content constitution is not good. It's not good at all. Because it make a leader a demigod and I know episode na ya. By leaps and bounds, the constitution where they did now not give President Bio this kind of power. The good thing where they work for President Bio now, we know they run a parliamentary democracy, not all they run now. Not so a parliamentary democracy they run. Because now be a parliamentary democracy they run now, waiting with people like Margaret Thatcher, Boris Johnson, David Cameron, now go don't meet President Bio by now. Now MPs them go move against them. Waiting, if we can get a parliamentary form of government, we nice some of we want. Because the parliamentary form of government, what they do, it deter dictatorship. It make no leader not go emerge as dictators. Because you as a leader, you owe your job to you consider, I mean, you either you cabinet, or or even the parliamentarians then, because all it does, it just take one or two parliamentarians then for move a vote of non-confidence. You are out of it. They able to convince their colleagues that you are out of power. But the presidential system of governance now, you know, make that kind of provision. You get to go through an impeachment process, and the process it too cumbersome for let anybody just get rid of a leader who, as you say, it too much, it over exercising power. Now that's some of it. They say the best government we want. Now the government where now a parliamentary system of governance. The question again about it. So we don't need this presidential system of government because it get too much abuse system. It get too much abuse. It get too much abuse. We don't see them because like that statement where President Bill make it very unfortunate. It's very unfortunate not to inform that kind of statement. He not supposed to make them. And what's not even be asked and I just make the statement on his own like that. Nobody not be asked him not to for say like, you know, press people them they ask question. No, nice. We follow the thing. So they wanted to SIPP una get for actually they on the lookout for one. This constitutional way President Biodo appoint David Senge for let him be chairman una get for when they make out get for bring the party as a whole get for look am. Anything we go tend for give any leader dictatorial power yonder, we go make them go be the be all and end all, let them reject them. We they call it and they reject them. Because all these crises what they see in the country now, so all these problems what they see, so it emanate from the fact that they get a constitution where no, you know, take either the country or the party, it take the leader, they make a leader a demigod, and this is not good for any democracy. If we say we now a country where democracy now in day, well, we can forget lost them. Where also the where they check meet, you know, waiting leaders and they do. But as far as we concern, what to the decision that total dictatorship this. So what is some of we they do now? We would come for the preach against them TSO, the dictatorial tendencies them on the part of leaders them. We will preach them. So we call on the SIPP people them. Say when David Senge they review that constitution, they therefore look out for the provisions where they any provision where go did it, where go make we get life leader them, where go make leaders and that then go they appoint people them. They not to wonder where people in the candidate through the ballot box, when that one man one vote, then they reject that. Because like we say, all this unrest, they get on the country, the unrest them, they start with the elections process. Once the elections process bad off, then everything else they cascade into that direction, they align with the CISO. Because like we said, the statement when the president go make that SIPP gathering, it was just too wrong. Not to even place that for handle Param Tarawali, not to even place that now a matter that way. The Anti-Corruption Commission, by way of the court, now therefore handle that. By now, the one that were involved in that kind of brazen thieving of the country resources, Param Tarawali and WEF, by now, therefore, they face criminal charges them, therefore be vigorously prosecuted, and not only that, in addition to the fact that therefore be therefore pay everything when they look, therefore jail them also, because what do they look for now? Waiting go deter them kind of behavior they are so. This kind of impunity so now that we they look for. Not for just say, okay, can't pay back. No, it's totally wrong. It's totally wrong today, it's wrong tomorrow. Not for payback. There has to be on the serious consequences. Jail time, we not for discard the possibility of people then going to jail when necessary. Therefore, they jail them also, pay everything, and with even higher cost. So today, like we say, as we go along, because like we say, we're all a part of the governance of the country. So therefore, the winner infractions of principles they have to let people understand that like we say, what do they see so on the part of President be small now this imagine dictatorship then they cancel. So we on job now for remind people and say when Albert been come up with that today, Sunday. March 1967, the people that are SIPP address them and they resolve the problem until they just like